ultimately a frustrating afternoon.
Yeah, it always is a frustrating afternoon when you lose at home, but you know, we didn't start very well. They went 1-0 up, and as we know, that teams that come to play more slow the game up a little bit, because you know they feel that that's good for them when they're already 1-0 up. But we got the game back in the second half. We didn't play very well in the first half. We had a very good first 20 minutes in the second half, and then we lost our quality. We had quality first 20 minutes of the second half, but 20 minutes is not enough. And we had, you know, opportunities. A header from 2 yards out. We didn't put enough quality into the box. Dangerous quality, i.e. a dangerous pass or a dangerous cross. You know, we got lots of crosses in, but they were all beyond the goal, beyond the sight of the goal. You know, we just lacked that bit of quality on the day. Yeah.
You made a change at half-time with personnel and indeed shape, and it certainly worked in the start of the second half, as you said. You must have been frustrated it just didn't carry on from there. Can you put it down to anything?
Well, no, if I did put it down to anything, obviously I'd keep it in my head at the minute. So you don't want to slaughter anybody or any individual necessarily, but of course if somebody's not doing a job, then and remembering that we're not part-time, we work all week on a pattern and a commitment and a desire in the game, and if I don't see that, then obviously I'll make a change. So you know, we've always said, I've said right from the start, that 10 games I'll be able to assess it more. You know, some players are not really getting necessarily any more efficient than they were, because they've got to learn that this level is different to the Conference South. And funny enough, some of these boys here got relegated from this level. So I'm trying to help them by proving that they're at least this level and more. That's what I'm hoping. You know, if they're Conference South, eventually they'll end up in the Conference South, won't they? But I don't think we're a bad side, and I think most of them, when they're on their game, can be at least this level. But at the moment, they're not showing that consistently enough. You know, with whether it's a cross into the box or a corner or a header from 2 yards or defending our penalty box, you know, whatever it is, at the moment is a bit short, and that's, you know, that's the honest truth of the matter. But you know, we're not a million miles away yet. Woking seem to, you know, keep picking up their results, but we're not happy until they're 10 points clear of us. They're now 11 points clear of us, but you know, credit to them. And these are the types of teams that are going to be in this league, as Torquay fans know from the National League when they got relegated out of it. You know, there's some strong teams, and there's some, you know, more than half the teams will be league teams, in my opinion. So that's why we've got to prove that we are a league team by doing better against the teams that are the league teams.
And you'll have a chance to prove that in only a few days' time.
You know, we've got to go there, and we'll see whether the boys take on board what was said. We know that that's not going to be the same group that ends up playing the 45th, 46th game, you know, because depending on where we are, it'd be lovely to be top of the league by 10 points and keep the same team in the same group. But no, we've got to make sure that this club's competitive, and if I've got players that are not as competitive at this level as they should be, then unfortunately for them, we've got to, you know, we've got to look to move them to a place where they're going to do better, i.e. presumably lower. They won't be this level unless they're lucky to find somewhere else. That's not many of them, by the way. And then find people that I think have got the experience and the ability to play at this level and compete at this level at the top end.
To end on a final note, it was another goal for Jamie Reid. He worked hard and took his goal really well.
It was a very good goal, and that should have given us the impetus to keep putting the ball in the area where he scored the goal, which was, you know, second 6 yard box, penalty spot, that type of area. But unfortunately we kept going beyond that area and for some reason smashing it from one side to the other and then smashing it from one side to the other again. But so it was just that lack of quality when we needed it in that last 20 minutes, because I felt from the first 20 minutes of the second half we could go on and win the game. But we got done with I wouldn't say a sucker punch, because they had some lively lads up front that were decent on the break. You know, we had a player switches off, they don't switch off, they get in, we let him go, and he scores a good goal. So, and then in the end, you lose a point. But we could have gained a point with the header 2 yards out up the far end there. So yeah, disappointing. But you know, this is the game. This is what I'm here to do: improve things on the pitch, and we will. But I'm giving these an opportunity first.